Hi, friends. I am so glad to be with you. Today, we're going to do another imaginative prayer from Jared Patrick Boyd's book, Imaginative Prayer, a year-long guide to your child's spiritual formation. Today's imaginative prayer is going to help continue our theme that God is faithful, even when we're not. So, let's close our eyes, take a few deep breaths, and we'll begin. Lord God, thank you for this opportunity to let our imaginations run wild. We pray that you would help us to see and hear you clearly, what you want us to see and hear personally in our time together today. Amen. Now, imagine that you have a super cool friend. And your friend is the leader of a club, but it's not an exclusive club. It's not a club where some people are allowed into the club and others are not allowed. No, this is a club where everyone's supposed to be friends and everyone is supposed to invite others in. If you had a club like this, who are some people that you would invite? Your super cool friend has also made a promise. Everyone in the club will one day get a super cool treehouse in a beautiful forest where you can all play together and have tons of fun together. These are extra special super cool tree houses that your super cool friend is going to build. Now imagine that beautiful forest where everyone is safe. Everyone has snacks to eat, and everyone has their very own awesome treehouse with a rope ladder for getting into the treehouse and a firefighter's pole for sliding down. The leader of the club has promised a treehouse to every member. Everyone will get to have fun and play and enjoy the forest, and each person will have a treehouse made just for them. What would your treehouse look like? What color would it be on the outside? What about on the inside? What would you have in your perfect treehouse built just for you? And imagine that right now, all the members of this club live in all different places. So this club has just a few rules. Every club has rules. The rules of the club are always decided by the leader, and the leader of this club is your super cool friend. So if you follow the rules, the treehouse project will work out just fine. These rules are part of the promise. As you join the club, you agree you'll follow the rules of the club, and your super cool friend will build you a treehouse along with all the other treehouses. This is how the promise works. So here are the rules of your club. Everyone in the club wears a green scarf. This is a green scarf club. Everyone wears a green scarf so you always know who's in the club. Imagine joining the club and receiving your green scarf. Put the green scarf around your neck. Now imagine that you're with the other people in the club. They're all wearing a green scarf. Now the second rule is that everyone shares. This is a sharing club. So imagine if you were in a club where everyone shares. This is a fun club. Everyone's wearing green scarves. Everyone is sharing. And the leader reminds everyone of the tree houses and is making plans to build them. He's chosen the perfect forest for those tree houses. He's picking out just the right trees. He's getting everything ready. Everything's going just fine until some of the people in the club decide they don't want to wear green scarves. Something's happening. The club leader keeps reminding everyone about the promise, but many people are ignoring the promise. They aren't sharing either. First, it's just a few people. A few people take off their green scarves and put those scarves in the trash can. You come to a club meeting to play games and have a picnic, and soon a lot of people aren't wearing a scarf. There are some people who don't even have food for the picnic. Others don't have games to play. How could some people not have food if everyone is supposed to share? How could some people not have games to play if everyone's supposed to share? It kind of feels like this club is falling apart. And the leader of your club, your super cool friend, doesn't come to the club meetings very much. Before long, no one's wearing a green scarf. And no one is sharing. You've also taken off your green scarf. You've hidden your green scarf under your bed. And you're also not sharing with others. The club just isn't fun anymore. And then one day, the leader of the club comes around. He notices that no one's wearing their scarf. He notices no one's sharing. No one's kept their promise to keep the rules. How do you think he'll respond? Will he be angry? Will he cancel the plans for the tree houses? The leader now begins to walk away, but he motions for everyone to follow him. So you follow the leader. He walks through the park and leads you into a beautiful forest. The trees are high, the leaves are beautiful, and there are rope swings dangling from beautiful tree houses. The forest is full of tree houses. There's a tree house for every member of the club, and each tree house is as unique as the club members. The leader has kept his promise, even when no one else kept theirs. The leader has kept his promise to you, even when you didn't keep your promise. He's prepared the place he promised. Now, with your eyes still closed, listen to the meaning of this story. Jesus is a faithful king, even when we don't have faith. Long ago, God made a promise to his people. He named his people Israel and called them the chosen ones. It was like God had a special club. He was the leader, and he promised to always be their king and to lead them into a land where they would live safely from their enemies. God asked his people to keep some promises. He gave them some rules to follow, but they didn't follow the rules. They were not faithful to their promise. God kept his promise to his people, even when his people didn't keep their promise. God is always faithful. He shows his steadfast love and faithfulness in abundance. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a great week. And remember that you are loved.